do a couple of rehearsals. Scale and L, so that you're coming up this way on this side. Sometimes the difference between the first ones that were 15 yards further than that last one is that if you come through the ball and have a tendency to cup this left hand a little bit, you will increase the loft of the club, and you end up hitting the ball with a 56-degree club instead of a 45-degree club. In that when you take this back of this left hand through, as opposed to cupping it up.
Oh, I see.
That those first few, you did the kind of that rehinge action. So I want you to rehearse that rehinging on this side.
Okay.
Because it will stop the cupping side. You just kind of whip it through. A little whip swing, we call it. Okay. There's a good one. All right. Just keep working on that same drill. Don't want to work on too many things at once. This is really the key piece that has really hit the home run for you in terms of getting some consistent power without a lot of effort. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that full finish now. Okay, let's just keep going. There we go.
What a difference. A little better.
Yep.
It's amazing how when you hit it close to being right, that
Yeah, and there's so many things that affect distance.
effortless it is.
There's a big difference hitting in the center and hitting somewhere else, and so you lose 10 or 15 yards just by missing a sweet spot. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being as hard as you could possibly swing. Never want anybody to swing 10, as hard as you can possibly swing. But also don't want you to swing a 2 or a 3. I want you to find some number that you do that feels aggressive, but it's not 10. Now, that last swing, would you say it's a 5 or a 6 or a 7? What number would it be? Not close to maximum.
5.
Okay. So what I want you to do is try to hit this ball harder than 5.
Okay.
I don't know what that number is going to be. I'm going to ask you what I want you to arbitrarily make up a number after you hit it.
Okay.
Compared to the last swing that you just had.
The last one didn't feel like much at all.
So I want you to actually try to hit it harder.
Well, I didn't like that contact was weird, but
Okay, let's keep doing that. That's 6.
More like probably a 7, probably.
7? Okay,
Yeah,
let's
probably.
keep swinging at the 7. Okay, just stay with that 7. I like that 7. There is a perfect number for you. I don't know what it is. But let's say that hypothetically the perfect number was a 7. That means that an 8 is wrong, but it also means a 6 is wrong. So you can hit missed shots by having too slow a swing or not having a time sequence tempo. Because it's too slow, it got out of time sequence. Or you can have a too fast one. And a lot of times during the training process of reshaping a swing, we sometimes settle into almost too slow of a tempo sometimes. Good one. I like that. You just kind of, that was really good. It was the right speed there without a lot of effort in other places.
Right.
Because that's where the moment of truth is. That's where we need the speed. Oh, I like that one. Okay, let's do a couple swings. I'm going to make a couple of tweaks on it, but I want to see what pattern shows up first. So far you haven't hit the tee, so let me see you hit the tee. You've got to hit the tee with your driver swing.
Oh, is that right?
You have to. You won't hit sweet spot. Cannot hit sweet spot if you don't hit the tee. I want you to create some speed. Good. a few swings, I want you to throw all caution to the wind.
Okay.
I want you to really swing fast, but you're trying to swish the tee. Don't even think about the white thing. That's more what we need to work with.
Oh.
And that basically is right where you're aiming. That's excellent.
Wow. Take that.
So your conscious mind should not be engaged in thinking about, make sure I hit the ball, make sure I hit the ball. That's not your job. That's your part. That's your subconscious job. Your job is to swish. The ball gets hit anyway, whether you think about hitting it or not. It'll get hit.
Right.
It's just we don't need our slow computer trying to figure that part out. We need our fast computer doing that. Now you're popping it. Once we get a little consistent pattern like that, where you're hitting everything really solid, got a little pop on it, but there may be some directional thing, then we're going to address that. But I want to first get a pattern of solid contact like that. Let's just keep swishing and popping. Good. Are those a little better than when you played? I'm assuming so.
It's funny.
That ball's all beat up. See, you're not really thinking mechanics. You're
No, I'm
thinking,
not.
It's you've worked hard at developing these mechanics, so you can almost stop thinking about them. Your body will only move this way when you don't tell it how to move. It's already chosen to move this way, so it'll move that way even when you don't try to make it move this way. You're starting to own this movement. Now you just switch. Beautiful. Try a few. So your only thought now is the takeaway being new. Okay, just keep doing it. The first one's always, it's kind of like the first time you went off the high board and when you was a kid, you're still up there, looking down at that water.
Oh, I'm scared.
Sometimes you just got to jump off. Just make that. As soon as you jump that first time, the worst is over. So that was your first jump off the high board. So just turn and whip.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay, so you made a serious mistake.
I hit it good?
You hit it really good. So the wonderment on my part of whether or not you can do this swing has been answered. You can. Okay. That was a nice little baby draw.
Wow.
And so the difference between the fade and the draw was geometry. We changed your geometry and that changed the ball flight. Now, the only advantage to the other swing is that you were developing a consistent solid hit, and you weren't having to think about a new move. You were just doing your most comfortable move. But the fade shot will compress the ball a little bit less. It's more of an oblique strike of the ball, glancing blow of the ball, and doesn't compress the ball as much. And even though it is going to be easy to manage and have some good successful shots, when you hit that shot, the center of gravity of the club head is going right through the center of gravity of that golf ball. You're really compressing it. It's going to uncompress off the face and have more ball speed. So let's do a few more with that swing thought.
I like that swing a lot better too. I'll have to work on that.
So the key is the take. Once you establish the right takeaway, it falls on plane, and you don't have to try to manage the swing, every movement of the swing. Just manage the first part of it. Make sure the first part of the geometry is right. Yes. Oh, wow.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, now there's a really solid hit there.